You know, climate change can have many impacts, such as disasters for people and ecosystems, extreme weather, melting glaciers, thawing permafrost, dying coral reefs, rising sea levels, changing ecosystems, increasing droughts and floods, deadly heat waves, and more. And this is a global catastrophe, and we need to act to stop it from escalating.
I agree with you. In Asia, the impact due to global climate change is very obvious. According to the 2020 State of the Climate Report in Asia prepared by the World Meteorological Organization (MO) and the United Nations Economic and Social Commission for Asia and the Pacific, UNESCAP, and other United Nations agencies. The main climate trends in temperature, precipitation, sea level, and cryosphere in Asia are reported, point out the extreme weather and climate events such as high temperature, heat waves, floods, storms, etc. experienced in the region in 2020. Including surface and ocean temperatures and ocean heat content in Asia that are greater than the global average, showing a long-term warming trend, glaciers shrinking, sea ice shrinking and sea level rise, etc. Moreover, the report shows that climate change and extreme weather bring serious impacts and risks to the sustainable development of the region. In 2020, thousands of people will lose their lives, millions will be displaced, and hundreds of billions of dollars in economic losses will be threatening agriculture and food, human health, environment and natural ecosystem security. The report also provides recommendations for promoting sustainable development from the perspective of mitigating and adapting to climate change, enhancing climate resilience, and strengthening monitoring investments.
This is good. At least people are paying more and more attention to it, and I think analyzing the impact of climate change can help us make better policies to mitigate climate change. So what are the climate changes already happening in Asia? What effect does it have on people?
In 2020, the temperature in Asia was one of the 3 warmest years on record, and the concentrations of major greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrous oxide continued to rise and reached record levels. Compared with 1981 to 2010, the annual average is about 1.39 degrees Celsius higher, and the surface temperature, sea surface temperature and ocean heat content in the region are all greater than the global average, showing a long-term warming trend.
I also heard that the global average sea level has risen at a rate of 3.3 millimeters per year since the early 1990s, with the North Indian Ocean and Northwest Pacific rising significantly faster than the global average.
Yes, this also makes Asia frequently experience heavy rains in East Asia during the summer monsoon, and heavy rainfall in South Asia, as well as frequent tropical cyclone activities, as well as floods, landslides and other disasters.
I think this extreme weather will also affect people's production activities. In 2020, the number of people affected by floods and storms in Asia will reach about 50 million, and the number of deaths will exceed 5,000. India and China are most affected by extreme weather and climate events, resulting in the losses were the heaviest, at $26.3 billion and $23.1 billion, respectively.
Oh no. This is scary data, and it also affects people's agricultural production, affects the market price of food, and then threatens the sustainable development of our food.
We should tell these things to those people around us, so that more and more people are aware of the dangers of climate change and take action to slow it down.